Hello and welcome to Dermis Mondays. I'm Craig. This week I've got a bit of a mixed video. We've got Ollie's Strat, which he's kindly gave me a loan of, and also a chorus pedal by Wampler, which he's also gave me a loan of. Strange because a lot of my favourite guitar players play Strats. Everyone from Nile Rodgers, David Gilmour, Jimi Hendrix, Eric Clapton. Most people have probably played a Strat at some time, and they're very versatile guitars. They look cool. The reason being is that I feel like I'm not going to try and compete in that space, so it's cool to play something a wee bit different. That's why I like the Yamaha or the Gretsch. Chorus pedal is the Nirvana Chorus Vibrato by Wampler, and anyone that's kept track of the videos knows that the drive pedal that I've been using has been the Wampler Tumnus, and I love it, so I'm looking forward to seeing what this sounds like. I used to have a chorus pedal. It was a Electro Harmonix Nano clone, but it was extremely noisy, so that's why I got rid of it. Just as well the guy that bought it off me isn't watching. So you can see Ollie's Strat here. It is a Mexican Strat. One of the Mexican Strats that says on the headstock that it's made in the front side, that it's made in Mexico, which means it's of a certain age, because I asked Ollie what age it was and he didn't know. I mean, that means it's at least older than my telly, which says made in Mexico on the back, and that was the first year that it said that, which was 2010. So that puts this at least 12 plus years old. I think it's an old guitar. He's put this scarf on, and I said that's because there was a lot of buzzing going on round about here, and it was to eliminate that. It's also been modified with a Seymour Duncan. Back up here in the bridge, it's a hot rail humbucker, which means it can handle some distortion, and it's a hugely common upgrade to make to a Strat is to put a humbucker in the bridge. But it's also a very metal stroke 80s thing to do. Couldn't find the whammy bar, which I'm quite disappointed in, because part of a Strat is the whammy bar, but unfortunately I had one lying around, which I'll install here. Well, it's set up super loose. It's got some mojo. As much as I'm saying I'm not mad on it, it's got some mojo. You can tell it's been played, but it's also set up very nice. Ollie plays in Dadgad, so it's in a different tuning, but I'll be changing that straight back to standard. Well set up. One thing I do want to add as well, I've been looking at the colour, trying to work out what colour it actually is, but I think it was blue, but it's just aged into this kind of gunmetal. I mean, it maybe looks more blue on the camera maybe, but in person it looks almost gunmetal, grey, and I really like the colour. So one thing I also forgot to mention is that it's been set up with heavy bottom Ernie Ball strings, which I've never really used to any extent as well. I know a few people that are fans of them. They've got chunky bottom strings and normal higher strings, which is I like the idea of, but I just like chunky strings in general these days. like to give the strings a good tug. I've already made the Strat mistake of how easy it is to knock these pickups into a different sound. Go for some with a bit of a surfy vibe. Buzz on this one. Now plugged in the Wampler Nirvana pedal. It's very subtle, which is nice because sometimes chorus can be a bit overbearing. I'm hoping we'll be able to go very far out though. So this is intensity down the middle. Let's hear what a bit more intensity does. Not actually hearing that much difference between the intensity switches. So tone, this is tone all the way up. I think that's actually just a treble boost. Level. compressors on, so it's not going to do much. But these are the two that really matter. Depth, all the way up. Oh yeah. Oh, that's very bendy and right. So a lovely sound, but it's a bit one trick pony for me for the amount of money you spend on a Wampler pedal. But if you're looking for chorus, it can go from very mild to very far out. So let's try the vibrato. Just wrote my first riff on this Strat, Ollie. Cheers for watching. I've been Craig. Remember to like, share, subscribe. If you ever play the Strat, what do you think of them? And see ya! Remember to check out the album. It's in the description below.